should go. So, but I do know that the Inkling, their tentacle hair is so shiny.
It's because it's not hair, it's just tentacles. You ever wore tentacles on you? You ever just taken a live or dead squid and just plopped it on your head and said, "This is my hair"? I think that's what it feels like for an Inkling or anyone who touches an Inkling.
I'm sure hentai enthusiasts have.
Oh, don't get me started. Oh boy.
But anyway, so yeah, the low-hanging fruit for the hentai fans. Sorry about that, hentai fans. But anyway, so we get this roller recognizing this aggression and just saying, "No, I'm gonna give you the limp biscuit. Gonna keep rolling."
I think Squirtle definitely has a little trouble with the Inkling. Ironically, supposedly the Inklings are supposed to be super susceptible to Oh wow, that's an amazing tether.
I'm always surprised by Ivysaur's tether reach, but this is definitely Suop just like not taking any prisoners, just being super aggressive.
I think that's the way to be with Pokemon Trainer because, as you can see, Ivysaurs love Razor Leaf, Charizards love spacing with their Nairs, their Fire Breath, and Squirtle is really the ones that's meant to rack up the damage and get all the combos going. But I think Squirtle suffers very greatly.
Ooh,
beautiful
baited him with that down smash. And I also want to point out that Suop's spacing was excellent. He against Rooster's Razor Leaf. Through 2 Razor Leafs, just kept doing short hops, like made like a little sine wave, just kept going over him and hit him with that back air. But Rooster has a lot of ground to make up. Pokemon Trainer can do it. Ivysaur can kill at absurdly low percents, but he has to change something up.
I think that's absolutely right, and I'm curious to see if Squirtle is the right choice here, especially with how quickly Squirtle can get absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, I'm guessing. My guess would be that Rooster is going to try to get, Inkling into kill percent, at least by Ivysaur standards. Like you see there, it's even. Actually, I don't even know if Vine Whip if he's landed it yet. I can't remember because it might be a little
seen the
stale.
solid Vine Whip yet. That sweet spot is super important.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see because it seems like Rooster isn't very brave when it comes to fighting the ledge. You notice whenever Suop's trying to recover, Rooster is just kind of hanging back and just waiting to see what happens. But I think Ivysaur has one of the best downward aerials in the game with how they're just able to... Oh, and there's just Charizard's up air. Of course.
I think I can't... I think what may explain that, I don't know for certain, but it's just because Inkling can mix up their on-stage recovery because their landing hitbox. They have a landing hitbox, so maybe Rooster, but I don't know. It could be that he just really doesn't want to take any chances. And gets him with that down smash for the legendary grab. So that was a pretty dominating game from Suop versus Rooster. And so this is... Okay. So do I fight the winner of these two? Or the winner of... Oh, okay. So I'll be up after this one? Okay.
Are we going to see some gameplay from you?
I think so.
Oh, I can't wait to absolutely tear you apart.
I deserve it. The locals call me Bad Man. You know, like on Vegeta, the back of Vegeta's shirt, Bad Man.
Oh.
Except bad in the sense meaning just unskilled. So they call me
winner's
Bad
bracket,
Man.
right?
Yes. Only because everyone I faced so far has forfeit. They felt bad for me.
Wait a minute. Was one of them Beanie Bum?
Beanie Bum?
Supposed to be someone coming in, but they never showed up, and they lost that, and they lost to one of my other friends.
All right, so we had Rooster with the Yoshi story pick. I wonder what his modus operandi is here.
I think a big factor is the fact that the middle platforms are a little more spaced apart. It gives Squirtle a lot more time to try and string together combos, as you saw right there. He was able to get a couple up airs and then immediately start to follow up for another setup attack.
Man, that jab is so... speaking of demoralizing things, that jab, because when you get that ink on you, it's just...
Jab
so
combos
much
are jab combos, but when you have a jab combo that's just going to make you take more and more damage after...
Ooh, that was
so
a great
close.
ladder, but just didn't quite... Yoshi's Island...
It was just up a few more percentages, it would have been it.
And Yoshi's Story, if I recall, Yoshi's Story has a pretty high ceiling, but relatively small horizontal blasters. I could be wrong, but that's my gut feeling. So we got almost dead even game here. Suop going for those rather being up a game, I don't blame him for being a little ballsy. But we have
there's
that.
the sweet spot vine whip.
I think that was a confirm.
That was absolutely a confirm.
Because I'm never surprised by things that I think, and
Right
the
back
up
into
smash.
it. Interesting choice going with Squirtle. I notice he does not want to go Charizard at all. Charizard is definitely your late game high percentage killer.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's strange that it's kind of strange design on Nintendo's part. I mean, I can imagine that balancing a character like Pokemon Trainer, such that are we gonna SD? That is a rough SD from Rooster.
Tried to go twice, back to Ivysaur and Charizard, and it just was not happening.
So I think Suop's gonna ride this momentum as best he can. And
oh, he's definitely going to capitalize on this. He's up 2 stocks to 24, or 1 stock, my bad.
And that's what makes it so hard when you're at a deficit like this, is you want to play defensively, but then you want to try to not make mistakes. But it's sort of that thing where if you go in aggressively, you're going to eventually trade. But if you play defensively, you're not going to be able to make up the ground you want to. So it's a real tough position. You have to really kind of squeeze some.
Your critical thinking definitely has to go up to another whole level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back to what you were saying about balancing the Pokemon Trainer, though. I think that is an interesting point because, you know, you're not just
Oh, and Splat Bomb taking that. All right, so it looks like I'm up. It was nice commentating with you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Likewise.